Hey everyone, Jeff Gray here. Today marks the 15th anniversary of 9/11. It is officially September 11th, 2016. 15 years ago, it was pretty much decided in my own mind that this would be the day that convinced me to join the military. 15 years ago, I was an 8-year-old boy sitting with my parents, scared, not knowing what was going on. All I remember is that we were sent home from school real early, actually immediately, and nobody told us why. As I was sitting with my parents, they didn't show us at first. They waited a little while and then eventually decided that maybe we should see what's going on. They brought us upstairs, sat us down, and said, "What you're gonna see is very scary." They weren't kidding. What we saw on TV that day is still burned into my mind. During that time, I remember seeing the Twin Towers as they were on fire. And I remember seeing a man basically trying to climb his way down before he slipped and fell. That's something no 8-year-old should ever see. Something nobody should ever have to see. I remember on that day, as tears were rolling down my face, I walked out of my room and I basically did something that I always did whenever I was feeling scared, or whenever I was extremely happy, or basically whenever I was feeling a lot of emotion. And that was I drew. But this was the first drawing like this. On this day 15 years ago, I remember drawing a particular scene. It was rough, obviously. Wasn't never the greatest artist even, but I remember I was drawing tanks and people running and soldiers shooting back one another. And I remember I showed my mother it. Then the next day I showed it to her. And she asked me if I wanted to send it to President Bush. At the time I said yes, but I don't think it ever got sent to him. I think we ended up putting it in storage somewhere. It was kind of sad because of the fact that I knew that on that day, I knew things were never going to be the same. And that's a hard reality for an 8-year-old to take in. I don't think I ever really told my mom this, but I had a little sticky note that I put on the back of it. Not sure if she ever saw it because I folded it to where it was kind of hidden. And I remember writing just a few words saying, "I want to fight." Even now, my mentality wasn't ever really revenge. My mentality was, I never want anybody, anywhere, to have to deal with that. That's still my mindset. Though the last 15 years have been very hectic. There were so many conspiracies, so many lives lost. A tragic Iraq war. Take this day, have it be a symbol of remembrance, but also, in some small form, take it as a day of celebration. And understand what I mean by that. America is by far one of the most adaptive of countries. We have survived the worst terrorist attack that we've ever encountered. and probably one of the worst tragedies in American history. But we persevere. Through the time from 9/11 to now, there has been a lot of great things that have happened. Many bad, but much more great. So, as you sit with your family today and you're watching on the news about the tragic day, also take a moment and think, we survived. We are surviving now. And there's nothing greater than that. The enemies have tried to bring us to our knees, and we're still standing. If that's not something we're celebrating, what is?